We're in Baxter Park and drinking some apple cider and trying to spot some moose or swamp donkeys as they call them around here. I always thought that was a doe, but see that big field? We are camping at, what's the name? You can say it because I can't say it.
Matagamon Wilderness Campground.
Probably the best campground in Maine.
So far.
Yeah, so far.
It's no hookups, so it's literally wilderness. Like,
yeah.
we're right on the river.
Yeah.
And it's at the north end of Baxter State Park.
So it is awesome. Like, the kids playing in the river. Like, walk around looking for moose sheds.
Yeah.
Find one. I don't know. We'll see.
We just moved there yesterday. We were staying at the south end of Baxter. How long did we stay there? Like 3 or 4 nights. 3 nights, yeah. I think. And
well, at that one campground and then 3 at the other, right?
Oh yeah.
So almost a week at the south end.
Yeah.
But the south end is really crowded. So the north end of Baxter is actually nicer. I like it. We haven't seen one car. So,
tonight, but it's like 5:45
on a weeknight. So.
And it's very cloudy and cold. So.
It takes a lot longer to get here though. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long ride around the park instead of just going in the south entrance. So.
It's kind of crazy how they have it set up. Like at the south end, you go into the park and there's a fork. You can go left to go up to the north end, or you can go right to Sandy Stream Pond area, and that's where you can park to hike up to Katahdin, or like there's a bunch of different hikes to do from there. And there's a campground there, but anyway, when you go left at the fork, there's several campgrounds. There's Daisy Pond.
And it's a 2-hour ride. Like, you feel like once you commit, like you're like 2 hours to the north end, and then you gotta go out and get on 95.
Because it's a gravel road.
Narrow gravel road.
Yeah, like a gravel driveway for miles and miles, and you can only go 20. And so a lot of the times you're pulling off to the side to let other cars pass. It's kind of annoying the way they have it set up, but it is beautiful.
And there's the kids.
So anyway, the first time we came in, we were shocked because
you had to pay.
Yeah, one of the things you did have to pay, like for one day, it's $15 if you don't live in Maine. If you live in Maine, it's free. So you can pay your entrance fee of $15 a day, or you can get an annual pass for $40. So that's what we did, because I mean we knew we would want to come more than one day. So we did the annual pass, but every time you have to come in, you have to stop and they write your name down, see how many people you have, and get an emergency phone number, and then you have to put that in your dash and then give it back.
Any hike you go on, you have to register also. So it's a little different than what we're used to.
There's a lot of rules. And I don't like rules, so
Well, I don't neither. So,
I got a little
like,
bit of a problem with
we
it.
thought we were going to come in the second day and get to go right and go see some moose, and because they
At
had told
Sandy
us
Stream
about.
Pond.
So we pulled in the second day and it's blocked off.
Yeah,
We're like, well, we done
couldn't
paid $40. She's like, well,
You have to have a moose pass to go
I was like, oh
up
my
to Sandy
gosh,
Stream
like,
Pond, and the parking lot is full. So she said if you want to come back and get a pass at about 5:30, you can do that. So we went back up the left side.
I said, now we done spent $40 and can't even get down the right side of the road. I was aggravated.
Yeah, but we had fun. That was on Sunday, so it was Sunday afternoon. We took our lunch up and ate. So we took our lunch up to Daisy Pond. Wasn't it Daisy Pond?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we ate there by the pond, and then we went canoeing and kayaking. The two big boys did the kayaks, and we got some footage of that.
I'll move to the other side. We're going that way. Right here, right here, right here. No! Oh, yeah, maybe Daddy, I want to get on London's boat. Yeah, I want to get on.
First of all, no, you stay right there.
Yeah, you can stay on when I get. Let me get it up.
This way.
I'm so ready. I can't even see anything right on my leg. It's already wet. Ada. You want me to get your bag around that way?
I think it's done. All right. Oh.
I can
Go backwards. All right, backwards, London. Oh, Holden, you're soaked. James, you are too.
Here, Dad.
Whew.
That was an experience. It was beautiful, but trying to paddle back.
Well, we started out there and all was good. Well, then, like, the northern wind come through. And it felt like Columbus trying to make it back to the dock. It was horrible. Because
Yeah.
you would try to paddle, and so it's me on the back of one with Isaac and her on the back of one with the other two girls. So they're not really helping at all, you know what I mean? They're along for the ride. And we're trying to paddle on one side, and it's like just blowing you all
We
over
were
the
getting
place.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Actually, we were getting somewhere. We're going back to the other side where we were trying to get away from.
Mm-hmm.
So it was fun though. I'm glad we did it.
Yep.
You can rent canoes here for $1 an hour. So that's what we did. We only were out there for like 50 minutes or 45 minutes.
So yeah, we paid $40 to get in. Then we paid $4 to rent canoes. But
It's
anyway,
worth it.
yeah, it's been fun. Maine has been quite an expensive experience. But that's
Well,
okay.
you can't
bro.
camp for free here. Like
Anywhere.
I mean, I've heard there's a couple places that you can, but our rig is too big. So
Yeah, so
oh well, we'll camp for free when we get somewhere else, and it'll be fine.
but no moose yet.
We have seen 2 moose, but they were not alive.
Dead ones.
There's 3 weeks of hunting season here, or 3
Yep.
6-day weeks of hunting season for moose.
And it's lottery, so
yeah,
they pick your name. There's only 2,800 people get to do it. only 10% are non-Maine residents. And the first week is only bull, so antlered deer, or antlered moose. And they are huge. We are going to have to put some pictures on there of that. So
I didn't get good pictures, but I did get a picture. So I didn't even know they killed moose. It kind of makes me a little bit angry, but they eat them.
Angry?
Yeah. I haven't
I'm
even
dying
got
to go
to see a
shoot
live one, and people are out there shooting them.
Well, they're here. It's hunting season.
Yeah.
You know how that is. So.
But it's cool. We really want to see a live one, though, Holden especially. So hopefully before we go down south, we'll get to see one.
Yeah, hopefully we will. We probably will.
So it's the next day, and we didn't see any moose last night in Baxter. We just rode around for a little while and came back because it got dark. Today it's 4:45 and it's 46 degrees and raining a little bit, but it's been so cold all day. So we've had a fire all day and just kind of hung around the camper. And
this is a good spot to hang around the camper.
Yeah, we're right on the river. Let me turn this around. Here's where we are. Actually, our camper is back. Can't even see it now. Way back there. But isn't this a pretty spot?
Yes.
Oh, you can see the camper now? Oh yeah, there we go. Way back there. So we love this place. This morning we saw eagle, at least one eagle, right? And the boys did some exploring while I did school with the girls, and we rode our bikes up to the, what do you call it, like the
lodge.
The lodge here of this campground. It's like a general store, and they have a restaurant, and it's really neat. The owners here are super nice and friendly. So we're actually going back up there right now because Michael wants a cup of coffee.
Man, yeah, it's a good day for it.
And they have some kind of coffee that comes from Maine. So he wants to try
They
it.
get the coffee beans and then they grind it in-house, and it smells good.
So we're gonna do that and ask them if we can, where we could possibly see moose. At this time of year, it's kind of hard to see them. So we're gonna see if they have any secrets.
I want to go in.
Donkeys.
Okay, Michael got his coffee, and we have some directions on where to go.
That's the work.
And we have loud children in the back.
So we're supposed to go 8 miles up this way, and we can go right where there's a marsh
A salt shed and
a marsh, or left. And what's left?
Just a wide open road. Bunch of fields, I guess.
So it's 5 o'clock. So hopefully start.
I'm sitting on this pile. That's the biggest pile of pine needles I've ever seen. Yeah. The biggest pile. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get off of him.
What? We trained for this and everything. Yeah, we got ready to fake it out. Oh, are you ready for it? Get off. Ah. Ah.
Come out, Isaac. Woo!
On it. Ew, I could not breathe in there, but it was so hot. Hey, cover me up. I'm covered. No.
She likes it, London. Let her stay.
No, not by my eyes. Okay, you can go.
That's you.
No.
Goodness.
That was not very
Isaac must
good.
be allergic to pine needles.